Hello everyone. I am tasked to discuss about the strategies for diverse learners. First, let us define what are diverse learners. Diverse learners are learners with a wide variety of different characteristics, including academic ability, physical ability, language, gender, ethnicity, religion, socioeconomic factors, and personal experiences. Sud sa isa ka classroom, lahi-lahi gyud ang mga bata, lahi-lahi og mga abilidad, ilang learning styles. So, as a teacher, we need to have different strategies to cater all the needs of every learner. First strategy is the differentiated instruction. It involves tailoring teaching methods and materials to meet the individual needs, learning styles, and abilities of diverse learners. It allows students to engage with the content in a way that is best suited to their learning preferences. And also it involves adjusting the content, process, or product of a lesson to meet the needs of a variety of students. Ang iyang goal is to create an inclusive environment where students can learn in a way that works best for them. Meaning it uses different tools, content, and due process in order to successfully reach all individual. So next is the active learning. So it engage students with variety of activities and instruction techniques such as debates, role play, physical education, and practical demonstration. So dapat tanan learners dapat participative sila. And also the teacher will give variety of activities that will cater the individual needs. And active learning methods ask students to engage in their learning by thinking, discussing, investigating, and creating. So students practice skills, solve problems, struggle with complex questions, make decisions, propose solution, and explain ideas in their own words through writing and discussion. And moving to the next is the multi-sensory learning. It engaging multiple senses during the learning process. Incorporate activities that involve visual, auditory, and kinesthetic elements. For example, using visual aids, interactive discussion, videos, hands-on experiments, and projects that can use their multiple senses. Makapaminaw sila og video, makatanaw sila og video. Encouraging learners to use more than one of their senses when taking in new information. So, mayuse nila ang tanan nilang senses. So, next is the collaborative learning. It encourages collaboration and peer interaction among diverse learners. It provides opportunities for students to learn from each other, exchange ideas, and build social skills. Collaborative learning means grouping them into two or more learners with same learning styles or different learning styles. So in this strategy, learners can have brainstorming of ideas and can learn from each other, and also makabuild pud siya og friendship because they work together on activities in a group, ensuring that everyone participates. Every pupil work on separate tasks, contributing to the common overall outcome or whole to or work together on a shared task. So collaborative learning is tinabangay. And next is universal design for learning. So it's a framework that promotes inclusive education by offering multiple means of representation, action, and expression. So mag-use ni siya og variety of instructional materials, and technology tools, and flexible assessment to accommodate diverse learners. And can mag-provide pud siya og options for students to demonstrate their understanding through various formats. Example, written, oral, or visual. So, it presents information in various ways such as visual aids, audiobook, books, or videos to cater to auditory, visual, and kinesthetic learners. It provides choices to motivate students such as selecting topics of interest or choosing between different types of activities. And next is culturally responsive teaching. So it recognizes and values the diverse cultural backgrounds and experiences of students. It incorporates culturally relevant content, examples, and perspective into the lesson. So, mag-include materials and example that reflect a range of cultures, experiences, and perspective. And make an effort to learn about and honor the cultural backgrounds, languages, and experiences. And there's this strategy, it helps students feel represented and engaged, promoting a positive and inclusive learning environment. And meaning it connects students' cultures, languages, and life experiences with what they learn in school. So, next is other strategies. So, number one is getting to know students. So, atong ila-ilahon ang atong mga bata. Unsay ilang preferred learning styles, unsay ilang background, unsay ilang strength, unsay ilang weaknesses. Para during planning or the process, maka-adjust ta in terms of their needs. So, next is maintaining consistent communication. So, dapat communicate daily their achievements or sa mga wala nila na-achieve that needs improvement. So, in that way, we can effectively understand and support the needs of every student. So, next is acknowledging and respecting every student. So, make it clear that every student is welcome and valued just as they are. So, respecting one another, be open-minded of what they are. Next is incorporating diversity in lesson plan. So, may, during planning or designing of lesson plan, means designing course with varied course materials. So, variety of materials, teaching methods, and learning activities that accommodate a diverse group of students with a range of learning modalities, abilities, experiences, and cultures. Next is offer flexibility. So, we will be flexible enough for our learners. We ensure that all students feel welcomed and included in the classroom. So, for example, allowing students to work in groups or pairs instead of in a traditional lecture setting. So, gusto nila kanang by group. So, imong tugutan. Next is be clear. So, dapat klaro. Discussion and instruction should be clear. So, next is create a classroom environment that all pupils can excel. So, creating a positive classroom that helps accommodate diverse learners, where everyone feels respected and appreciated. So, children can feel comfortable in sharing their opinions and ideas, and they will motivated to go to school every day. Okay, nice mag-ilang classroom. They will go to school every day. Next is scaffold learning. So, scaffolding is kanang helping every learners to be independent. So, dili nimo sila i-spoon feed from dependent to independent. So, gradually removing guidance and support as students learn and become more competent. So, next is reflective. As a teacher, we should analyze and evaluate our teaching practices with the goal of improving their effectiveness and enhancing student learning outcomes. Should identify what works, recognize areas for growth, and adapt methods to meet the diverse needs of every student. So, teaching is both an art and a challenge, especially when classroom is filled with students who learn in different ways. It can be a challenge, but with the right strategies in place, all students can succeed in the classroom. By making the necessary adjustments for students with different learning styles, we can create an environment where everyone can learn and thrive. So that ends my report. Thank you everyone for listening. Have a good day.